guys, IKhanWhisper here for another ASMR video game sale ramble. And there's a lot of sales going on for the weekend, so I just wanted to make a quick video this morning and get that up for anyone who's interested in that. So this one has actually been up I think all week, but I hadn't gotten a chance to make a video, so there's only one day left, unfortunately. But it's $30 and you get a ton of good games with it. Stardew Valley, that's a really fun game, kind of like a farming simulator type one, but also with combat and building relationships with people, and it's really fun. Lots of things to do there. Day of the Tentacle, I don't know much about, but it's a big game. I think Overgrowth, I think that's like animals fighting with medieval weapons. I mean, we can click on this. Yeah, that's what it looks like. 3D action game. I don't know what that is. Nuclear Throne is like a roguelike game. That one seems pretty fun. So I mean, even if you just find in here like a few games you want, I mean that justifies the $30 price tag already. Octodad is a weird game that's kind of like Quap, where you're pressing all the keys to make a move and he's doing crazy stuff. Super Meat Boy is a fun platformer, but they're out of Steam keys, it looks like, so you just get a direct download for the game. World of Goo is like I think you build, well, I don't know. You have to like connect the goo and solve puzzles and stuff. I think there's another puzzle type game, Mushroom 11. The Stanley Parables, pretty popular one. It's like narrated and has a cool story, I think. Is it puzzle solving too? I actually haven't seen too much gameplay as that. Sword and sorcery, solving puzzles and combat challenges. And these ones are just like platform. Well, this one's like kind of a platformer. I don't know. Let's see what they say about it. Yeah, platform game. In this one, you just kind of like rotate to fit through shapes. It's a really reaction-based game. There's also some like audiobooks and other things in here besides games. That's like a programming one. Guacamelee is like a fighting game. Swapper, I think that's just like a puzzle game. 30 Flights of Loving is just a weird game. I've seen some YouTubers play it. It's interesting. Human Resource Machine I've done before. It's a puzzle solving game, but really you're doing like the real basics, low level of programming in it by solving it, by doing loops and if statements and things like that. But it's presented in a fun, accessible way. More books and stuff. This game, how do they describe it? Because I've looked at it before and I don't know. Puzzle solving and exploring and like talking to people. So there's a lot of little puzzle solvers and stuff. This is like a board game where you progress through time and build up a little kingdom or family or something. Mini Metro I've played before. You have to design like a metro, and it's a super chill, relaxing game. Tower of Guns. It's just like a shooter as you progress upwards through a tower, I think. I haven't seen too much about it. And there's just like a ton of other ones. A lot of them I haven't heard of before. Guacamelee, I've heard it's like a fighting game, I think. Oh wait, it's like Metroidvania style game with more combat. Okay. And Guns of Icarus is like an online team-based thing where you're kind of on these Zeppelin-y type things, fighting each other. So I believe it's all PvP, but could be wrong. Lots of other games in here. Heard of Chroma Squad before, little RPG, I believe. Hand of Fate, heard of that. No More Subnautica. System Shock is a classic. So yeah, a lot of good games to pick up there. In the Humble Bundle store, they have I think I already had it open in another tab. They have an anime sale going on, if you're interested in that. So, lots different, like One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto. I don't really follow any of those, except I watched Dragon Ball Z when I was younger. So, 75% off Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball Xenoverse. So that might interest you. 60% off this. I think that looked interesting. I can never really figure out what the game is gonna be like, because the pictures don't really show you what the gameplay is gonna be like. The description doesn't really tell you either, but I mean, the screenshots look cool. So yeah, that's going on. And GOG, Good Old Games, actually has a pretty good sale going on, believe it or not. I always check this and end up skipping over it because there's not much going on, but they got a tiny little sale going on Tyranny, which is kind of like Baldur's Gate, where it's like an isometric RPG. They got Pillars of Eternity, pretty good sale on that going on. Another Baldur's Gate type game. Role-playing game. I don't know much about Age of Decadence. I heard Super Hot was really good. It's like a shooter. Yeah. It says it right here. I should look at those more often. But it's like half off. Grim Dawn. He's kind of like Diablo. In that vein of game. So it's half off. All the Witcher series. The first one's only $1.50. That's pretty cool. The second one, $3. And that's where the doubling trends end. $1.50, $3. Nope. That's gonna be half off though. Still a pretty good price for that though. Legend of Grimrock, that's a interesting little RPG thing where you, I think I've described it before, but that's like 60 20% off. The second one, only a few dollars more. Undertale, really popular, half off. And that has a really good story. I mean, I've never played it, but I've seen some and seen some people's reviews. The combat system, really interesting. Kerbal Space Program, Shovel Knight, kind of like a 2D platformer. That's supposed to be really good. Banished is like a city building game, kind of like actually on here, kind of like Pharaoh and Cleopatra, and I think this too as well, and this. So there's a lot of good games here. Soma is a scary game, I believe, by the makers of Amnesia. Stronghold, another classic. And here's Baldur's Gate. Those are really fun games. Kind of ominously priced here at $666. Another classic here in the similar to Baldur's Gate. More city building games. I heard Firewatch was pretty good. This is why walking simulators exist. Okay. I've heard good things about this. It's a pretty old one coming out in 2005. Dying Light, zombie game, System Shock, Faster Than Light. That's a really great game. I think if you're interested in that, it's really worth picking up at $249. I think Rebel Galaxy is the one I'm thinking of. I always think this one looks really good, but I never get it. It's supposed to be pretty decent. Kind of like your space sandboxy type game. But I think there's no like elevation or up and down to the combat. You're all just on one plane and kind of just fly around and do broadsides on each other. But yeah, a lot of good games on sale on GOG right now. How do they work though? They don't give you Steam keys. They just let you direct download it. And one thing to be wary of is if you get like a Paradox game or something else that uses checksums to verify the same versions of the game. They're like packaged differently, so the checksums end up different and won't allow you to play with people who have other versions, like the Steam version. I found that out the hard way when I bought like one of the EU games. And that was like the whole reason I bought it, was to play with someone. And I asked for a refund, and they said in an email that I should just get friends that own that copy of the game. So that was kind of ridiculous. But what are we on here? Okay, Steam sale for Square Enix or Enix. I don't know. I like saying how I say it. So Square Enix. So let's see, Tomb Raider games, lots of Final Fantasy games on sale here. Just Cause 3 on sale. I'm thinking about picking this up because I've wanted to try it out, even though it has mixed reviews. Maybe doing a Let's Play of that, just because it seems interesting to me. I do like the Final Fantasy, but they kind of lost me when they switched over to like they made a lot of online games for a while, so I hadn't really played anything since like X2. Yeah, since these ones. But yeah, lots of them. All the classics on sale if you want to relive those. I'd say these three are probably my favorites. To me, 10 is really good too. I remember I just found something recently actually with this, but we used to, a couple of my friends, I don't know how we were even playing, but I just found something where we made little things on paper that said what character we were and like inventory stuff, and we would play around with that at recess, somehow pretending, like role playing. And I found one where I think I was Squall, which is this character, and Cypher, which is kind of his rival for most of the game. But yeah, lots of Final Fantasy cool stuff. And they also have some classics that they're pulling out and doing a sale on. So Urban Chaos I had back on the Dreamcast actually, and it's kind of like Grand Theft Auto 3, but before Grand Theft Auto 3 came out. So this was out first, and you play as a cop, so it's like the alternate side to Grand Theft Auto. You got Legacy of Kain Defiance. That I love that Legacy of Kain series, and just lots of classics in here that you can pick up. Last Revenant's pretty interesting combat system on this RPG. And there was one more thing. I might have to pick this up just to see how it is on PC and relive that. But there was also, I thought I saw, maybe it's not on here anymore. I saw Project Snowblind. And I don't see it on here anymore. It was like right here. But that was an old shooter that I liked. Oh, there it is. That's $1.50. So I might pick up a few of these and do some shorter Let's Plays of them and go through the campaign, because it's probably not too terribly long. But yeah, those are just some awesome weekend sales I wanted to let you guys know about. And leave a like or a comment if you enjoyed the video, if you'd like to see any of those Let's Plays that I mentioned. And I'll see you guys next time.